Everyone, it's Miss O'Donnell. So today your assignment is starting with Desmos. We're going to start practicing how to draw our architecture design. So step one said to watch the video. So good job, you're already doing that. Step two says to click on the Desmos link below and follow the specific instructions. So you should have clicked on this link, which takes you to a program called Desmos. It's like a graphing calculator website. So here's what I want you to do. So you can either like have this in a separate window or pause it and go back and forth, but I want you to do exactly what I'm about to do on your Desmos screen. So you opened up Desmos. All right, what I want you to do is go over to the left side where you see this plus button. Click that. You're going to see the one that says table. You're going to click that. And then this little thing pops up, right? These are going to be your X coordinates and these are going to be your Y coordinates. So what I want you to do is go up right here to this little toolbar, little gear, press it. Then this big green dot, click on it. I want you to see here where it says lines. If you click right here, it'll turn that on. And then I want you to change the color to red. All right, and then click done. So if you didn't get all that, rewind it, right? Do exactly what I just did. I pressed the plus bar, I pressed table, then I pressed the gear, I clicked lines on, and I changed it to red. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to graph a shape over on this graph, and I'm going to do that by typing in the X and the Y coordinates. So I want you to do exactly the same coordinates that I'm going to do. All right, so here under the X, I'm going to click in the chart, and I'm going to start typing coordinates. So I'm going to draw a rectangle. So I'm going to start at 0, 0. So I'm going to type 0 in for X. I'm going to come over here for Y and press 0. And then you'll notice over here on the graph, a point popped up at 0, 0. All right, so I typed in 0 for X, 0 for Y, and it made a point on my graph at 0, 0. Then I'm going to click underneath here to make another point. So now I'm going to go to 6, 0. So I'm going to type 6, then I'm going to type 0. You'll notice it put a point at 6, 0, and it connected them. Right? That's why we pressed that line button earlier. So now I have 2 points connected by a line. So now I'm going to make this into a rectangle. So I'm going to do this point right here, which is 6, 2. So my next point is going to be 6, 2. All right, so I made another point, it connected it. It's going to connect them in the order you type them. So if you type your coordinates in a different order, you're not going to get a perfect rectangle. All right, so I got 3 of my points. My next one's going to come back over here at 0, 2. 0, 2. So now it looks like I have a rectangle, but it's not quite connected yet. The one thing you want to remember is to always go back to the one you started with. So I want to connect this back to my first point, which was 0, 0. So at the bottom of my chart, I'm going to type 0, 0 again. And now I have this rectangle plotted on my graph and this nice little chart of all my coordinates. So go on to Desmos, type in this exact chart, make this exact rectangle with the lines connected in red. And if you didn't see how to do that, rewind this video and go back. So this, now I have my shape. I'm going to go over here in the right-hand corner to this little box with an arrow that says share graph, and I'm going to click it. All right, then it gives you a couple of options. I'm going to click the one that says export image. I'm going to click that. All right, so now this is going to export a picture of my graph. All right, so leave this medium square. That's perfect, right? It's just big enough. You can change the line thickness if you want. I like it. I think the thick one looks kind of cool. You can click any of these. Then you're going to click download PNG. All right, so I downloaded it. It is now down here. All right, doing its thing. So now I made my shape and I downloaded it. So now I want you to go back to Google Classroom and you're going to do your exit ticket. So your exit ticket looks something like this, right? Architecture project, Desmos day 1. Click on the link in the announcements on Google Classroom, watch the video for specific instructions. That's this video, right? You're watching it. I just gave you very specific instructions of what I want you to do. Now this says to upload your Desmos design. It must be the one I described in the video. So you must have made that exact rectangle that I made in the video. So you're going to click this where it says add file, and then something's going to pop up that looks like this. You're going to click select files from your device and click on that. Then the graph that you downloaded is going to be under downloads. So look over to the left. You might have to scroll up or down. Look for the one that says downloads. Or if you saved it, you could save it somewhere else if you know how to do that. Just make sure you find it. So that's going to be this one that I just made, Desmos Graph 8. You'll see notice down here it says Desmos Graph 8. I'm going to click it, and then I'm going to click open, and then I'm going to click upload. And what that's going to do is it's going to upload that picture into your Google form. So now that's in there. All right, if I were to click on that, which you don't have to do, it is a picture of my graph. Beautiful, perfect. All right, so then if you had any issues with that, you can type it here. I had no issues, so nope, I'm good. And then you're gonna press submit. If you're having issues, if you don't know how to upload it, if your computer's a lot different than mine and something's going wrong, I've never given you a form where you have to upload a file. I'm not sure that it's gonna work perfectly. So if there's an issue, email me right away. I'll get back to you and I'll try to fix it. Right? And if you're absolutely having all kinds of issues, you can always come into office hours and I can just see that you drew it correctly. And you're gonna hit submit and you're good. So in Desmos, you're going to create this exact drawing, and then you're going to upload it to your exit ticket. Tomorrow, what you're going to be doing is creating your specific design in here. So you'll remember from my example, I drew the parallelogram with the isosceles triangle on top. I did that on Desmos, which I will have a video tomorrow showing you exactly how to do multiple shapes and how to do a couple different things with Desmos and upload it. So for today, you're just drawing this exact rectangle. Make sure you have these points. Make sure that you had turned on lines and changed the color to red. And then submit your exit ticket, and then you're good. So if you have any issues, email me or join me for office hours. Hope you guys have success.